Hi and welcome to Trending, brought to you by thedrum.co.uk and sponsored by PR and social media agency Umpf. Here's the news that's been trending this week. UK government plans to clamp down on illegal file sharing could be delayed for more than a year because the new rules are being challenged in the High Court. Under the controversial Digital Economy Act, anyone sharing copyrighted films and music online could have their internet access slowed down or cut off altogether. While the film and record industries have welcomed moves to stop piracy, some internet service providers have expressed concerns about how it'll affect their customers. BT and TalkTalk are now challenging the Act in the High Court on the grounds that it infringes internet users' basic rights and freedoms. The majority of FTSE 100 companies are failing at social media and risk being overtaken by smaller and more agile companies. That's according to a new report. Radley Yielder's survey found that 60 of the FTSE 100 businesses still show no sign of social media on their corporate websites. Only 29 have a main corporate page on Facebook and just 54 are on Twitter, but even these feeds are not always updated regularly. The report picked out major companies such as Cairn Energy, Associated British Foods and International Power as having low levels of social media engagement. Twitter turned 5 years old this week, but will it still be around in 5 years' time? And what will it look like?
Twitter, is it going to be around in the next 5 years? What I can say about Twitter currently for Manchester Confidential, and in fact all the confidentials, is that we've had a ball with Twitter over the past 5-6 months. Since we took a young lady on to do the full Twitter piece for us, and we've also got Casey Gillespie, who's left Zinc magazine in New York to come and open London Confidential for us, which happens in a couple of weeks' time now. We were seeing up to 12 months before November flatlining really on our readership. November year on year was up 56% in 1 month. It was quite frightening. Well, not frightening, it's nicely frightening. So I think what we're talking about is something which basically is something that's been around for the past 6,000 years. Don't get your knickers in a twist about the technology with Twitter. The fact of the matter is it's just the oldest form of advertising, and that's word of mouth advertising. What Twitter does is it's like the water cooler effect on steroids. It works very, very well. Will it be here in 5 years' time? I think anything that actually does the job of what Twitter is doing will be here in 5 years' time. Is there a 14-year-old kid designing a better version at the moment in his garage in LA, or indeed Moss Side in Manchester? Who knows?
The social media editor for BBC News is leaving the corporation to join Johnston Press. Alex Gubbe will take up the new position of Head of Digital Content in June. The publisher said he would have a central role in developing Johnston Press's online news platforms. And finally, savvy New York Times readers have already found ways to sneak through the paper's paywall, even though it hasn't gone up yet. From Monday, the paper will charge between $15 and $35 a month for readers to access an unlimited number of articles. But visitors coming to its stories after clicking links on Facebook and Twitter will be able to read for free. The New York Times has asked Twitter to close an account called Free NY Times, which would have pumped out free links to every single story in the paper. But US tech sites have already exposed more loopholes. You can read more about those loopholes and all our other stories on the Drum's website. Have a great week, and we'll see you again next Friday for more trending news.